All right, here we go. What's up in the VulcanVerse? Everybody, back with another video. Today, we're going to talk about lava. So in a lot of ways, this kind of completes the trinity of VulcanVerse videos I wanted to make to start the channel off. First one, of course, was PYR, Moonshot. We got into the tokenomics of PYR and why I thought that we were going to have a moonshot in PYR. Second one was stake it till you make it. We got into everything involved in staking land in the VulcanVerse. And today we're going to do a deep dive on lava, which is the in-game currency that you can earn by playing VulcanVerse, but it also has a lot more use cases that we are going to get into. I titled this one, Make a Life and a Living in the VulcanVerse. So we already know that we can make a life in the VulcanVerse, as many more people are realizing that every single day. The in-game metrics are absolutely going parabolic. More and more people are getting on board. And, I would say that VulcanVerse is quite possibly already one of the biggest metaverses in gaming, certainly in GameFi, play to earn. There's just more and more people coming online because they're realizing the potential of VulcanVerse. And again, we are still in beta. This game has been played for many months, but we're just now getting to the point. We've only had Sedallions. A Sedallion is somebody who can play in-game without owning VulcanVerse land. Otherwise, if you want to play, you have to own a piece of VulcanVerse land. There's 9,900 and something pieces of VulcanVerse land. Some people own one, some people own many pieces of land. So that limits the amount of people that can get in and play as somebody who's a land owner. But now we have opened it up to people who can rent land. And for the most part, it's free to rent land, but what you need to do is have a 50-50 lava split with the landowner and the Sedallion. And obviously, it is a successful program because more and more Sedallions are coming in the game. So everybody who plays VulcanVerse daily realizes this. I mean, the amount of activity and action and people hanging out together, groups of Sedallions that are coming in game. You have landowners that have multiple many Sedallions, and they'll get in game together. Everybody's trying to earn the XP. XP is crucial in VulcanVerse because once you get to 10,000 XP, you can unlock the lava that you have earned, as well as you can stake land in the VulcanVerse. So I guess the idea, the full cycle of the game would be, say you are a Sedallion, you don't own any land, and then you live in the VulcanVerse, you play the game, and you earn lava. Eventually, you want to earn enough lava that you can get enough PYR, trade it for enough PYR on the Vulcan Dex, to become a landowner yourself, and then that kind of completes the cycle, and then you become the landowner and have Sedallion. So this is what's going to happen in time. Now we're early into the game; we're still in beta. So lava currently is only 10 cents, and the highest I've seen it was like 30 cents months back. So anywhere between 10 cents and 30 cents is kind of where it has been. But obviously, I'm going to explain why I think that the price of the lava token is going to grow in time, and I'm going to get into the reasons why. So let's just go ahead and jump into it right now. All right, I'm going to put my old man glasses on. All right. Make a life and a living in the VulcanVerse. Let's find out if we can make a living. Okay, the use cases, the lava use cases, lava token contract states: upgrading land, purchasing consumables in game, upgrading Vulcanites. Vulcanite is again, I have to assume that some of you watching this have never played the game, and we want you to come play the game. So I'm just going to do a little explaining. It's going to be boring for somebody who already knows what I'm talking about. But a Vulcanite is your in-game companion. Okay, so you can upgrade the in-game companion You get one for free, and then they go up to level 1, level 2, level 3, all the way up to level 7. Each one's an NFT, a limited NFT that you can buy on the Vulcan market. All quadrants, there's 4 quadrants in the game, Arcadia, Boreas, Notice, and the other one. And, you can use lava to upgrade them and to give you better stats for foraging, defense, attack, etc. So next, you can unlock game features in different Vulcan Forged games. So VulcanVerse is one of many Vulcan Forged games. Vulcan Forged has Berserk. So for example, you can use your Vulcanite in Berserk, that every Vulcanite has like a special, a special ability in game that allows you to, get an edge in the game of Berserk, which is a highly addictive, super fun card game, a lot like Hearthstone or something like that. So, that's what's really cool about the Vulcan Forged universe is the NFTs that you have can cross over, and there's many, many more games coming online. Currently, we have, the most popular, of course, is VulcanVerse. Then you have Berserk. You have Forged Arena, which is you can battle the Vulcanites. You got chess, battle chess, which is super cool. I just tried that out for the first time last night. We've got poker coming on, where you're going to be able to play poker for XP, and XP is essential in the Vulcanverse. It's set. So staking in the Vulcan decks. So you can stake your lava to earn more lava, purchasing in-game assets, upgrading your gods. So in the game, there's gods, they have special abilities, and every god has a different ability, and you can use lava to upgrade them. You can enter tournaments. You can use it for tournament fees, seed activation fees, land upgrade fees, upgrading Vulcanites, upgrading and maintaining Titans and Olympians. And, like where it says land upgrade fees, we just started land staking in the Vulcanverse, so all landowners are staking, and it's so new that we're trying it out. We're trying out the mechanics of it using lava. So just to give you an idea on how useful lava already is for a landowner, every piece of land needed to have 100 lava to stake. You couldn't even stake without 100 lava. So when we get into the tokenomics of lava, you're going to start to understand where I'm leading, where I'm heading with this presentation. Upgrading and maintaining Titans and Olympians. Okay, so then the key here is the burn. Every single lava expenditure route is 100% burn, such as all seed activation, cost fees for upgrading Vulcanites, all god upgrades and maintenance fees, all land upgrade fees, purchasing consumables in-game via NPCs. Now you're going to burn that lava. So, one would say, okay, lava is pretty cheap right now. Why is it cheap? Well, it's cheap because we're just getting started and you're earning it in game. So, it's there. We haven't had the pressure on the supply yet, and the demand it hasn't even really increased that much yet, because you can get in game and earn it. So everybody who's earning it in game is really, besides some of the other methods, some people are getting lava just for holding PYR. There's other things that we're getting into, but all of the demand and burning of the lava token is upcoming, and that is going to create what I think is going to end up happening with the lava token. Let's move on. Okay, lava analytics. Okay, so this is just the VulcanVerse key numbers. Well, actually, I guess I should say Vulcan Forge key numbers. So lava available per day in the VulcanVerse, 24,000. So the team has allocated 24,000 lava per day to be earned in the VulcanVerse. Okay, and we've got a lot of players coming into the system now, so that lava can be burned in several hours. So as long as you're playing during the key times, and they're going to change it, so I don't even really need to get into this. They're going to change it to an hourly. I don't know if they even realized how many players were going to come online, in this first, couple months, that they are going to basically break the system. And in Vulcan Forge, we basically have a saying, build it, break it, build it better, and they always end up building it better. So now they're going to move to an hourly cap. So instead of, so sometimes people on one side of the earth are, earning the lava while the other people are sleeping and they wake up. So obviously that system has to be fixed. But basically, that's your key number to go off of. 24,000 per day. So think of that every single day that is available. Now, again, you have to divide that by the total number of users, I guess user hours, what everybody's doing in the VulcanVerse, it's set. Okay, so lava available per month. Obviously, we're just going to do some multiplication here. That is 720,000 lava available per month. Lava available per year in the VulcanVerse, that'd be 8,640,000 per year. Now, lava available over 4 years in the VulcanVerse is 34,560,000. Okay, so why am I using that number? I will explain. Because in 4 years, 34,560,000 lava will have been produced and earned in the VulcanVerse. That number is key for me because 4 years is like 40 years in crypto. It's an eternity. Like, let's think back to where we were in crypto in 2018, the beginning of 2018, and compare it to where we are now, where, in 2018, it was still, crypto was still, a little bit shady. It was kind of like, the counterculture people were owned Bitcoin. You still had, the big pundits saying that Bitcoin was, going to be worthless. It wasn't going to be worth anything. It was going to go to zero. It was only for drug dealers, blah, blah, blah. Now, here we are 4 years later. And like I like to say a lot, Matt Damon is like every third commercial shilling crypto to you. Everybody is shilling crypto. On CNBC, the crypto tickers are always going across the screen. It's going nowhere except even further parabolic. Crypto is here to stay. I mean, the LA Lakers, I believe they named the name of their stadium is crypto.com stadium. So anybody that thinks crypto is not here to stay, it's over. Just give it up, move on, go get yourself some crypto, and let's go. All right, so lava available per day in Berserk is the same, 24,000. So again, I mentioned Berserk is the card game. Same metrics, lava per month, 720,000 per year, 8,640,000. Lava available over 4 years in Berserk, 34,560,000. And again, this is all subject to change. There's going to be probably an increase in lava in new games that come online. But as we're going to get into, as the lava use cases increase, the lava burn methods that we've already discussed are going to increase as well. So if you take those two numbers, 34 million and 34 million, you get just under 70 million. This is important because at 70 million lava, again, we're only 10 cents right now, you're still going to barely be over the total supply of PYR itself. Now, PYR itself trades for over $10 a token. Lava trades for 10 cents a token. So you can see there's somewhat of a relationship there, it being, what is it, 100 to 1? Yeah, I think that's correct. So let's, it's possible that 100 to 1, because I do believe that when lava was around 30 cents, I think PYR token was about $30. So whether that, I actually don't think the 100 to 1 is going to hold true. I actually think it's going to be a much smaller number as Elysium comes online, but let's just get into it. Let's move forward. Okay, lava analytics continue. Lava per year, VulcanVerse and Berserk combined is 17,280,000. So per year, if you combine all of the lava that is going to be earned, it's 17,280,000. VulcanVerse over 4 years, 69 million. So I just talked about that, but therefore it will take 3 years of lava outflow to eclipse the total supply of PYR, which is 50 million. And we haven't even considered the lava that will be burned in the Vulcan Forge ecosystem and as the gas of the Elysium blockchain. Everything that I just said. So if I would have just hit the button, I could have said it with the presentation. Okay. So lava, let it burn. Okay, Vulcan Forge lava burning mechanics so far. Okay, the Elysium blockchain uses lava as gas. Let's take a brief moment to talk about the Elysium blockchain. The Elysium blockchain is what I'm calling the Ethereum of GameFi. We already have like 15 partners, when I say partners, 15 projects coming online. Many of them are like, very, they're games that people are they're highly anticipated games coming to Elysium. They're going to be built in the blockchain. You got HustleVerse, Sin City, Chumby Valley, and a lot more, because so many of these up and coming GameFi games have seen what Vulcan Forged has been able to do in building out the VulcanVerse and all of the suite of games that goes with it. And many of, and a lot of these other, game companies, they just want to build the game. So they have found a suitor in Vulcan Forge that says, hey, bring your awesome GameFi game to Elysium. And because Elysium is going to allow you to just build the game, we'll handle everything in the background. So again, imagine all of these other games, okay, are going to have other users. So besides the user count of the VulcanVerse players and all the other Vulcan Forged games, how many players are going to play HustleVerse? How many players are going to play Chumby Valley? All of them in some way are going to need lava at some point. Not to even mention the creators of those games are going to have a substantial supply of lava, to implement all of the the play to earn metrics in their game. It's going to be way easier for them than building their own blockchain. The exact same reason so many companies just say, you know what, I'm going to build on Ethereum, because Ethereum is already the most popular blockchain in the world. It's the most decentralized blockchain in the world. All right, so you have that potential coming to Elysium as the Ethereum of GameFi. Okay, so I mean, we haven't even, Elysium should be launching in the next month or two. So once that happens, I think that's really going to change people's mindset on lava. Right now, we're just looking at lava as that in-game currency. But as Elysium comes online and people see the metrics for Elysium grow and more companies coming on, they're going to say, oh, wait a second. I'm understanding how important lava is to Elysium, and that's going to create even more demand and dissipate the supply quite a bit. The Frenzy Pass daily pool. Frenzy Pass is a super cool thing coming up. It's going to be a certain amount of PYR that you get, and you're going to be able to use that pass. You can either, I believe it's like 1 PYR per day. That's going to get you into tournaments that you can earn lava. There's going to be substantial lava earnings throughout tournaments and being able to like have the record in something, or the best player in this, whether it's a speed run or something that you do in game, you're going to win a certain amount of lava. 50% of that will be burned as well. So this Frenzy Pass looks really, really cool, and I have a feeling that's going to be in great demand. So that's going to be yet more pressure on the lava supply. VulcanVerse land staking fees burned lava. Now, I already talked about the 100 that we had to pay. Now, remember, that's there's 9,900 pieces of land, and every single piece of land. Now, there's not that many staked. The amount staked is under 6,000, but even so, that 6,000 times 100 is what is that, 6 million already? Is that correct? 6,600. Bad at math right now, but anyways, it's a lot. So all of that those land staking fees are going to be burned lava. So when you get to the next level, I mean, we don't know exactly what level 3 will be, because the highest we can get is level 2. So I'm a level 2 player, and many other people that have been around and earned that 10,000 XP are at level 2. That gives you the ability to stake land, which is essential if you're a landowner in the VulcanVerse. And I've seen a lot of Sedalians that aren't landowners have already got to that 10,000 XP. So if they were able to acquire a piece of land, they can easily jump right into the land staking. And if you want to find out how lucrative land staking can get in the VulcanVerse, watch my last video, Stake It Till You Make It. But it's rumored that like you're going to need thousands of lava to upgrade to level 3. Now, thousands of lava over thousands of pieces of land is going to be insane, the amount of lava that is burned. And it's easy to not look at this. Like we tend to in crypto be like momentary in what we're in our focus. It's hard for the masses, or I would say like the herd, to look forward and realize, what's going to happen. We all wish we could go back in time. Anybody who's been around in crypto for 3 or 4 years remembers, when you probably had a certain amount of Ethereum, and there was always that next best chain that was going to come online and, beat Ethereum because of transactions per second or some other reason. But most of them, I mean, there's been some that have, got into the top 100 or top 50 on the coin market cap and stayed there. But for the most part, all of us probably wish we would have just held on to our Ethereum. It's hard sometimes to anticipate what it is to be first. And again, compare that to Elysium. When Elysium comes online, it's going to have all of the hype as the blockchain for GameFi, and then anybody who wants to build a new blockchain GameFi, a new game on the blockchain, is going to probably, do everything they can to get the exposure by being on Elysium, right? I mean, our team, Jamie, they're really, really good about promoting the other tokens, which is probably the reason why, Busta Rhymes and, Hustleverse and all these people want to work with Vulcan Forge, just because how amazing our team is. We have 60 devs, and there's Jamie out front leading it. If you have the concept for a game, you're just better off contacting Vulcan Forge and getting it on Elysium. Everything is done for you. You handle the game. Okay. Leveling up Vulcanites, we already talked about that. Burned lava. Leveling up Galls and burned lava. Okay, so this is a good number here. Jamie just posted this on the Discord the other day. It just gives you an idea. 1,128,124 lava has been burned so far, and I said this is per Jamie on 2/28/22. So already, in the beta, where the only real reason to burn lava is in-game VulcanVerse, with Elysium not even launched, we've already burned 1 million lava tokens. So you can get an idea on how many more tokens we are going to burn as the game continues to grow and expand and we level up. Okay, lava, let it grow. After accumulating lava, put it to work for you. Lava Ledger, the Lava Ledger for the Lava Bank. This is a new thing that came out in the last couple of months. So everything that I'm getting to about the lava value, as I discuss the lava moonshot at the end of this video, I want you to consider, how much this lava ledger could help you. If the lava ledger, just the way it's going to work, I believe, and this is the lava bank behind me. I put that graph up. That's actually going to be an in-game bank, where if you have the lava ledger, you're going to be able to basically hold your lava there, stake your lava there, however you want to call it. You have the flexible plan, which is 5% interest, which is the flexible plan means you can pull it, you can take it in and out as many times as you want. If you want to lock it up for a month, you're going to get the Athena plan, that's 8%, and then the 3-month lock, flexible, maybe it's a Hermes plan is 1 month, and then the Athena plan is the 3-month lock. Either way, 20% Okay, 20% APY you're going to get on that lava. So when you see the numbers that I'm going to say are possible at the end of this video, also consider the ability to increase it by 20% year over year if you lock it up. There's only 500 total ledgers. Vulcan Forge loves to create FOMO by limiting a lot of their NFTs. We've got 100 of 100s, we've got 1 of 1s in the game, but 500 ledgers. If you think about there are the potential for 9,000 landowners, and there's only 500 of these ledgers, they are going to be in demand because, if you're thinking about why, I've seen a lot of people doing math and calculations on why it's not really worth it to spend the PYR, because they go for like 50 PYR. Or 80 PYR, I've seen them go for, which is like $800. Well, why is that worth it? How long is it going to take you to, earn back the amount of PYR that you put into it? But everybody's using this 10 cent price in lava right now, and they're not understanding how lucrative this can be as lava increases in demand, in price, as the demand grows and the supply, I would say stabilizes or possibly even dissipates. Okay, lava gems. This is something else where you can earn lava. They have different gems where you can hold lava in your MyForge wallet and earn a certain amount of lava per day doing that. You receive lava by staking PYR, and then you use the lava gems to multiply your rewards. Okay, so you start to understand the expansiveness of the lava metrics and tokenomics, built around it, and it's only going to continue to grow. It's really a fascinating dual token ecosystem, and that's important as you see why we'll move forward. All right, living off of lava, is it possible? Okay, so this is where we're going to kind of get into the meat and potatoes of the the thesis of the lava moonshot. Okay, so I said not yet. The lava you earn today can certainly change your life in the future. Let's look deeper into why I believe a moonshot is coming. A low supply under fire. The burning will only increase. The burning is only going to increase. It's just, that is absolutely a fact. More players are going to come into the game. That means more Vulcanites. More people are going to want to level up their land. More people are going to attain gods. All of these are going to equate to more and more lava being burned. Okay. Higher lava, in my opinion, should be compared to other dual token protocols. You got Axie and SLP, Neo and Gas, and Vet and V4 are the ones that I pulled out in comparison. So we're gonna get into that. And again, I'm insanely bullish on PYR and VulcanVerse and all things Vulcan Forged, and especially Elysium and what it's going to do for blockchain gaming. I'm absolutely building my thesis on the fact that Elysium is going to be the go-to GameFi blockchain. And really, I love the simplicity of it. That's what it's for. A year from now, so many more people that aren't even playing the game are going to know about Elysium. You're going to have, this is something else that's important. And I think I do get into this, but you're going to have people that are going to want to hodl or trade Elysium that aren't really even going to understand what VulcanVerse is. They don't have the time to play to earn. But they also probably, they'll notice Elysium, on, whether it's an article written about it or a video made for it, or, they're going to see it on Lunar Crush. As the metrics increase, you're going to get people that are going to want the token that powers the gas token of Elysium, which is lava, right? So Elysium, the Ethereum of GameFi, all powered by lava. You'll have lava holders who need the token, yet know little of VulcanVerse. When that comes online, that's going to change the metrics completely. And it's, again, you have to, it's hard sometimes to look forward and see that happening. But if you believe that's true, if you believe that Elysium is going to be a success, then you don't have enough lava. It's just a fact. And many of these future play to earn games that are coming on Elysium, they don't have enough lava. And when their games are launched, they're going to need to get that lava. So what are they going to do? They're going to go to the Vulcan decks and they're going to get that lava. All right. And, you know, there's little doubt, in my opinion, that this is going to happen. All right. So here we go. Let's have a little bit of fun here. So a lava moonshot's metrics. What's it going to look like? Okay. So current holders, players, I did this. I got this from Polyscan, 2,360 different holders of lava. Now, I don't know if this equates to the amount of, you know, players right now in game. You know, it feels like it's a little bit more than that, but we'll just go ahead and use it. And obviously this number is going to grow. There's going to end up being probably 20,000 at some point, which is, again, does that mean that there's going to be less lava to go around? Probably, but can Vulcan Forged increase the amount of lava they give out daily? Yes. And if we continue to burn lava, that doesn't even mean we have to increase the supply that much. Obviously, if Jamie and the Vulcan Forge team want VulcanVerse to be the greatest, biggest metaverse game in the world, they are going to have to continue to incentivize more and more players coming in. They're doing a good job of that now with the Sedalians that are coming in and like, you know, what's going on here? How do I get lava? You have so many new players coming in, but you know, at some point you're going to, you know, you're going to have stagnant growth, and then you're going to need to incentivize more and more players to come into the game, which we do. We have Troy coming online, which is a whole nother metaverse that's connected to VulcanVerse. You're going to have players that are coming in. You're going to have landowners there that are going to be earning lava. So, you know, and there's going to be more ways to. I haven't even. Yeah, just that made me think of it. I didn't even get into, you know, when Troy comes online and then eventually Atlantis comes online, you know, all the metrics that are going to burn lava in those games. So you can see a certain equilibrium happening where the amount of lava, you know, that is given out is going to increase, but so is the burn. So there really is no reason why that number that I stated before of, you know, 40, 50 million over 4 years or 3 years, I think it was, you know, like 3 or 4 years, doesn't hold true. So if we have a token that's going to have a circulating supply that is underneath PYR, then I have no reason to believe that the lava token should be, you know, not priced similar to what PYR is today. This is, again, we talk about Elysium coming online and where, you know, it breaks away from the gaming mechanic and it becomes the blockchain mechanic, lava as the blockchain mechanic. So you have to look forward to that. So lava price with Neo's gas. So gas is the gas token of Neo that's used on the Neo blockchain. Neo is the top, I believe, 50 blockchain, one I had a lot of involvement with over the years. If you use gas's current, and by the way, Neo's down right now. It doesn't have the hype. China blockchain, you know, potential has really dissipated with a lot of the regulations. So, you know, I mean, I would clearly say that lava has more hype than gas does, or it will soon. But if you use the gas market cap, we're talking about $4.34 per lava. That's the market cap of gas, which is Neo's, you know, dual token, $4.34. Now, if we want to do the lava price with VThor's market cap, which is the dual token of VET, we're talking about $10.20. So you're talking about the current VThor market cap, you know, which is like 165 million or something like that. 165 million. Because lava, as we'll see, I think I'm going to pull up the Polyscan case. It has about a $1.5 million market cap currently. I mean, just think about that. Like, imagine somebody, you know, just telling you, hey, look into this token, and, you know, like $1.5 million market cap. What the hell kind of shit coin is this? And then you look deeper into it and you realize, wait a second, this shit coin has more use cases than anything I can even imagine. And the key use case for it, the Elysium blockchain, really hasn't even come online yet. You know, if you knew nothing about it, you may just FOMO into it. Again, we're not even on CoinMarketCap yet. So again, you know, Lava is kind of like the Vulcan Forge in-game players secret, you know, but you know, the secret is out. You know, I'm doing my job to get the secret out there, but moving forward now, you know, this is probably the closest comp if you really want to get at it. The Lava price with SLP's market cap, which is the dual token of Axie. I think the market cap is like 650 million or something like that, or whatever it came out to be the calculation. That would be $43.53 per Lava. Okay, so today's Lava earnings in VulcanVerse, and I'm going to use 20. So, you know, seems to be like based on the earnings that I've been watching daily, 20 you can earn in game. I'm sure some people are grinding harder and making even more. You know, but that would be $80 a day if you use the gas market cap metric, $200 per day if you use the VThor market cap metric, and $800 per day if you use the SLP market cap. Now let's just go in the middle there and use the VThor, $200 times 30 days. Now imagine that, you know, you're talking about, you know, $1,400 a week. I mean, how is that? You know, $4,000 a month, $6,000 a month. You know, so I think it's important, you know, and again, I don't even have Sedalians yet, but if you happen to be watching this video and you want Sedalians, or you have Sedalians, or you want your Sedalians to kick it up a notch and grind for more of that Lava, I think it's important to give them the possible metrics that could be coming for Lava. Okay, obviously this is like, you know, this is the moonshot. This is the Lava moonshot. That's what we do here. We're hyping it. We're showing the potential of what could happen. Okay, but like I say, ask yourself, do you doubt that VulcanVerse, Vulcan Forge, and Elysium will eclipse all of these other projects? I absolutely do. I think that at the end, you know, within, you know, a couple years, you know, VulcanVerse is going to be the most popular metaverse game there is. PYR will have a higher market cap than all of these other ones, including Axie. It's going to blow it away. And a lot of that has to do with, you know, things I got into my last videos, the PYR moonshot video and the land moonshot video, you know, but anyways, you know, like I said, get grinding. So now if you know, earn the Lava today at the price it is, but understand what's possible. All right, so that basically wraps up the presentation I had. So a couple other things I wanted to get into. So this is just the, again, so you can just look at it, the total supply of Lava, 14 million. This is where I'm getting it from, 2,366 holders. Okay, we don't know if all of those are playing the game, etc., but it gives you a little bit of an idea. All right, so you know, let's look at the Lava. I mean, this shows you, you know, where we were in Lava, and it was actually up 30 cents at one time. So this isn't even completely accurate, but that's fine. But just understand, you know, if you weren't even playing the game, how bullish you should be on Lava with a market cap so low, a supply that's so low, with so much potential and possibility yet to come, with that burning mechanic that we have discussed. Okay, and then you know, I had up here, this is the article about the Vulcan. If you want to get more into it and understand, you know, how the mechanics work with the Lava Bank and the Lava tokens, you know, read all of Jap's articles. He gets really in depth to it. But as far as I know, this is like, you know, kind of like the current expectations. Again, here, you know, I pulled up the, you know, this is the SLP. There it is, the market cap, 658 million, and that's a dual token of Axie. So all of this is possible. There is no reason that in time, you know, there's no sense of putting a date on it, that we can't have a market cap of 658 million in Lava. Elysium's online. All the other games, the hyped up games are coming online. So many more are going to be burned. So like, again, can we even possibly find some type of an equilibrium where the amount of lava that's being burned is equal almost to the amount that's being earned, earned, burned, how many more does there even have to end up being? But, I think that's probably about where we're going to wrap this up for today. So I gave you guys kind of like, the potential, the possibility, but, I really think it's important when you're playing VulcanVerse and you're earning that lava to understand that every single one of those lava tokens that you are earning now is probably going to have a much higher value in the future. That's the Lava Moonshot story. That's what we do here. And again, thank you so much for watching. I like to make videos that would be interesting to me, but I probably wouldn't bother making them if you guys didn't have interest or were not being so cool about it. But for all of you who have been supporting the channel and communicating with me and pushing me to make another one, I really do appreciate it. And that does help, get me down into the basement to make the videos. But we will see you guys soon out there in the VulcanVerse. Until then, yeah, go earn that lava. Lava Moonshot. Talk to you guys soon.